The IMF Executive Board completed the second review of Sri Lanka's extended fund facility arrangement. The third tranche, $167.2 million will be disbursed tomorrow, 19th July. This will bring total disbursements to $501.5 million.
Issuing a media release, IMF notes that the new Inland Revenue Act will support fiscal consolidation, make the tax system more efficient and equitable, and generates resources for social and development programs. It adds that further accumulating international reserves and enhancing exchange rate flexibility will help reduce Sri Lanka's external vulnerability. Sri Lanka's 3-year extended arrangement was approved on the 3rd of June 2016 in the amount of about $1.4 billion. Mitsuhiro Furusawa, acting chair and deputy managing director of the IMF, said, quote, Sri Lanka's performance under the fund-supported program has been broadly satisfactory. The authorities launched fundamental income tax reform, undertook meaningful corrective actions to achieve program targets on international reserves, and remain committed to the reform program. Unquote.
Finally, the new tax laws are going to come into play, and it is happening in the wake of the IMF releasing the second tranche, and it appears from all what we see is a fulfillment of the conditionalities introduced by the IMF more than the country's requirements. What has been addressed, we do not know in keeping with what policy of the government, but what appears is a complete confusion to the taxpayer and to everybody involved in tax payments in this country. But the certain things that they have introduced, like the withdrawal of concessions to the FDIs, appear to be very intriguing, because what the country expected was the entire reverse of it.
According to the IMF, in completing the review, the Executive Board granted a waiver of non-observance of the continuous performance criterion on accumulation of external arrears, which was missed due to continued difficulties of establishing a payment platform.